And who knows what's going to happen next. Looks like they're just gearing up and preparing for what comes next. And just seeing all these builds here. So we see Zhang Kui is gone for just to try to stop some of the healing with that 40% decrease to healing with Divine Ruin. Not seeing that out of Agni yet. Maybe he'll do it later or not at all. We do see a Pestilence out of Ares as well, though. So there is some focus on getting the heals out of their hands. But it's only 40% plus another 20% if it stacks. That's still, they can still heal quite a good amount. Looks like everyone's starting to farm up, trying to prepare for the next fight. And see, we got Agni over here in the right lane, just pushing the right lane. At the same time, we got Zhang Kui in the mid, going up against Ra and Geb. They're hitting them pretty good. Nemesis with Divine Judgment, slice and dice on him. He's slowed down. He is dead. Ares comes over. Bastet comes over as well. It is a 3-on-2 situation. What's going on over here? She puts out her cat call. Oh, Apollo's able to kill on her alone in the left lane. Ares using no escape on... Oh, Searing Pain comes out and kills Bastet. Agni comes over. He does his rainfire. Doesn't catch anyone. They're pretty beat up. It's a 4-on-2 situation. Agni's pretty beat up. Ares is beat up. Are they going to stay? No, they're backing off right now. Rainfire to slow him down. Geb hits Agni out of any chance of getting killed there. Apollo takes out the left tower there. They're starting to push the towers back. So now it's 4-2 as far as towers go. And only a 5,000 gold advantage for the red team. They're starting to give it back right here. Looks like the middle tower's in trouble. Apollo is also pushing the second left tower. He is taking it out. He is getting it. It's gone. 3 towers lost within about a minute. That is very bad for the red team. They are giving it right back to the blue team there. So now it's almost even. 3,000 gold lead to the red team. But that was an 8,000 gold lead that they have given up. So dang for the red team right there, and blue team is coming back on them, and who knows what's going to happen next. It all started with Zhang Kui out of position, and then Bastet and Ares coming over to try to help him out, and they end up not being able to do anything, and eventually Bastet died as well, so it was just 2-0 there. And ooh, blue is just getting back in this fight. Blue is getting back into it. Take a look over here, they're getting a speed buff right now, and looks like they're gearing up for the next confrontation. Checking out the builds right now. Zhang Kui has mostly finished his build. He's going for a Sash next. Right now he's gotten the Breastplate of Valor, so he has a lot of cooldown going on here. He's got a lot of tankiness, should help him out in the future. Same time we see out of Hell, she is gone for Breastplate of Valor as well. There are 3 physicals on the blue team. No, it's 2 physicals on the blue team and on the red team. So Breastplate of Valor does help out with some damage, but I think it's mostly for on her and Apollo. They have the most damage coming out of them. And then Bastet and Nemesis after that can do damage as well, but not compared to them. 4-on-1 right now. They're going after Hell. Noxious Fumes combo with the Demon Book. They get him. And Honor gets taken out by Nemesis. We see Bastet and Agni going after Nemesis. Ninetales and Claw comes out. Rainfire kills Nemesis. But a Searing Pain comes out of Ra and kills and hurts Bastet, and then gets finished off by Apollo. Ares doing his no escape. They do beads to get out of it, so they do escape. Ares very beat up. Agni trying to help him with Rainfire and Flame Wave. They do a lot of damage enough to kill anybody. Agni is just backed off. 3-on-1 on that one, and Agni has to back off. So it's about 2 for 4 in that situation. 4 people died there. Now everyone's dead. Complete DSI, 2 for 5. And now blue is back in it. They are barely behind here. They've nearly evened up the kills. They've evened up the towers earlier. And they are only behind by 1.3 thousand gold and 1.6 thousand gold and 1.3 XP. So blue has come back. They're going for the Fire Giant here. They're doing some damage with it. He's just Geb and Ra. They're hurting it. Celestial beam, celestial thing there. They heal up. Apollo comes in. Zhang Kui teleports in, tries to do Expose Evil and Exorcism, gets hit with Searing Pain, and he dies way before the Fire Giant was down. He probably should have waited on that for a sooner time, to not do it so soon, but he came out way too early. So I got interrupted there. Okay, let's see here. So Zhang Kui came in there way too early and got killed there, so nothing comes out of that for them. The blue team is able to secure the Fire Giant, and now there's just a big lead for the blue team here. Okay, not a big lead, but they're coming up. They're catching up here. They've caught up on a very big deficit. And now we see Divine Judgment on Agni. Not on her, but Bastet's able to back Nemesis off. And what's going on here? So the red team, it looks like they are, well, they're coming together right now. Blue team's coming together. Both teams are grouped up. What is going to happen here is the question here. And, oh, this explains why I'm so turned around. There we go. So we see, oh, red team coming over towards the blue team. And what is going to happen here? No escape coming out of Ares. He's able to pull Apollo, and Apollo gets taken out there by an Noctis Fume combo out of Agni. And then we see Shackles on Geb there. And oh no, oh, they take out Nemesis there. She was caught in the middle of 4 gods. They do a big combination of stones to take her out. Zhang Kuei is chasing with Expose Evil, with Recall Demons. And they're not able to do too much. Sprinting out, coming out of Hell, and they're able to get away. So now Ra and Hell back off. They're healed up pretty well there. We got Geb coming over. It's going to be 5-on-1 on Geb. What's going to happen here? They're going to beat on him, of course. He does Stone Shield, Cataclysm to do a bunch of weakening there. Eventually kill him. Searing Pain comes out of Rod, does a bunch of damage to Zhang Kuei, but they're not able to kill Zhang Kuei. So it's now a 2-on-3 situation. 2-on-5 situation. But 2 of them back off, so it's 2-on-3. They're doing a lot of damage to Hell, but she's able to back off. And now they're fighting at the Phoenix. The only way is to dive them, but they're not going to do that. Looks like red team is disengaging. Looks like Apollo and Agni have decided to push the left lane, but they don't have any physicals with basic attacks to help them out. So they're just able to kill minions at the moment. And we are not seeing much to see. We got wards. We still got wards coming out, so the red team knows where the blue team is. They're at the blue buff. At the same time, looks like they are bringing attention towards the Gold Fury, but the Gold Fury's not there yet, so let's see here. So, builds going out. We see Bastet going for Shifter's Eye so she can deal with more damage. They've been killing her pretty easily. She's pretty squishy, so she's got the Shifter's Eye there for some general defense of up to 15, well, 35 when the passive's in. And let's see here, Nemesis trying to get the mid, so is Honor and Agni there. Do a lot of damage. Honor's got a really strong basic attack for Nemesis now. If he's able to do anything, she might be able to kill her. Does a Fury on Nemesis, she retributes it back. Honor is very beat up now, healed her to full, and he gets killed by a Celestial Beam from Ra. So that was very bad for him. Retribution can heal her up very well, and that happened right there, and Honor paid for it. Agni doing the Rainfire. We got no escape coming out of Ares. Cataclysm comes out of Geb to cancel it out. A lot of damage coming out. Bastet gets taken out by Apollo. Searing Pain comes out, does a lot of damage to Ares. We have Agni backing off. He's very beat up though. And Divine Judgment on Zhang Kuei. Mid tower does get destroyed by Apollo there. Zhang Kuei is very beat up here. And he gets killed in a 4-on-1 situation. Red is getting beat back. Red's in trouble here. Now blue has the advantage of golden XP. Let's see it. Yes, they do. They've come ahead here. Red has given it back. The Red Phoenix is in big trouble here, getting beat up, and it is going down. Phoenix is down. Ares coming back to just push people back right now, and they back off. But now it looks like they're going for the mid Phoenix. Are they? No, Ra's healing up the Nemesis, and oh, Red is in trouble now. Red is majorly in trouble at the moment. They've lost a Phoenix. They lost a lot of towers. They had a big edge earlier in this match, and they've just given it all right back to the point that blue is ahead by about 2,000 gold. 3,000 gold, actually. You got red pushing out here. Yeah, doing a shockwave, push them back. Rainfire's coming of Agni. They're just pushing each other back. They're at the Phoenix. The red team's waiting out for the teammates to come back, so it's a 5v5 again. But they're getting just pushed back pretty hard here. Gab comes in to tank the Phoenix so they can beat up on the Phoenix, and they are. Paul's taking shots at it. Nemesis comes out. Does a bunch of damage to on her, but she's able to. She does Vengeance. She knows Swift Vengeance got there on her. She is going to die there most likely, and she does. Honor comes back and impales her to death. And they're doing a lot of damage to the Phoenix, but they're able to get pushed back by the red team there. Bastet takes out Geb, and they are just jetting away. Looks like the red team's chasing them, but they got sprints and just heavily agility coming out. They're not able to catch up. Looks like the blue team is going to get away. And they do. They get all the way out. Only Nemesis died on that encounter. Also Geb. So two deaths right there. Now what is red going to do? They're going straight for the fire giant, so they're going for it. There is red vision on it. Blue does not know they're at the fire giant yet, but they can assume they are there. They're beating up on the fire giant right now. Doing a lot of damage to it. It is only 3 to 5 right now, so they're doing a lot. They take it out. And now red has the fire giant advantage. What's going to come out of that, though? It looks like they're going for the red tower now. So they're going to push it. Bastet getting away from more tankiness, going for the hide of Urchin. So she'll have a lot more tankiness, some survival there. We'll see how that benefits her later on. They are pushing the right tower right now. Ra's coming over with Hell. They take out the tower. And minions are beating up on the Titan. Bastet and Ares take out Ra using Shackles and Cat Claw and Ninetails. They take out Slimdown, fish him off. Now what's going to happen here? Apollo's pushing the mid. Agni goes back to push Apollo back. See a big fight over here on the right Phoenix. Ares with the no escape pulls Geb and Hell. Hell gets killed by that. Agni's fighting Apollo back in the mid lane right now. The red team is trying to push the right Phoenix. Bastet's back. It looks like everyone's backing off now. At the same time, let's check out the mid over here. Agni against Apollo. Agni's got the edge on Apollo. He's done a lot of damage to him. Apollo's backing off. He used the moves to get out. And also sprint, and he is able to get away. Agni with actually Path of Flames. Is he able to finish off? No, he's not. Did not get the damage out in time. Apollo escapes using Across the Skies. Same time we see Geb getting beat up. Gets killed by Honor there. So what are they going to do? Looks like they're looking at either mid or right tower now. Ares looks like he wants to get the right Phoenix. And are they going for it? They are. Apollo's there to defend it, though. What are they going to do? They have Zhongkui's base attack from Panamcom, but that's not a lot there. Apollo's melting them pretty good there. Looks like they're going for it. Now Honor's there to use the big attack. They're able to take out the right Phoenix. We got Bastet pushing back the minions because the Titan is pretty beat up here. Looks like, let's see, we got 4 gods from red team in near the mid. Blue team needs to respawn 2 gods. Right now they only have Ra and Apollo to defend. Now Hell is out. Looks like they're going after the mid now. And yep, they're going after the mid Phoenix. Ra with Searing Pain gets a double kill on her and Jean Kuei. Ares is the only one there. He gets killed. Agni is the only one in mid lane now. They gave 3 kills right there, going for the Phoenix when everyone was starting to respawn there. Looks like they should have backed off, but they didn't, and they paid for it, so now Red's in trouble. That was a bit of a missed call there. They probably should have just backed off altogether, but they did not, and now they are in trouble. And Blue is pushing back here. Left Phoenix is back in for the red team. Geb is pushing back the right side. And they do have vision to see that Geb is over there, well, before he went over to the minions. So now they're just driving straight on the Phoenix with Agni and Bastet behind Ra and Apollo. We got Agni doing the Noxious Fumes combo there for a stun. They're not able to get Apollo. Apollo backs away. Apollo gets healed up by Hell. And Searing Pain comes out of Ra but misses Agni. Noxious Fumes and Rainfire combo come out. Bastet comes back out. She does Ninetails and Razor Claw. She gets hit. It's a 3-on-1 situation. Bastet pounces out. What's she going to do now? Cataclysm comes out as well. She gets finished off by the repulse from Hell. Down goes the cat. How many lives does she have left? She has already died 9 times. She has no more lives. She's lost all 9 of her lives. So Bastet's in trouble now. Going 13-9-11. Damn. While blue team's top is, let's see here, 11-4-8 out of Apollo. Nicely done by him. 11-11 out of Nemesis. See, 8-4-14 out of Agni. Alright. See here, left lane pushing back on Apollo. A lot of red coming out of the... a lot of red coming out of the right side, going towards the Titan. They've done a little bit of damage there. Still anyone's game right now. Red has taken the lead back as far as gold goes. And XP, so they've taken the lead back. But this still is anyone's fight. It has been going back and forth. Holy crap, has it been going back and forth? Who knows how this is going to go? We do see a lot of warding coming out of the red team, and so is the blue team. They have a lot of wards in hand, but not a lot of wards on the board. We do have a DC on Nemesis. I don't know when that happened, but looks like she DC'd. She did die a little while ago. So that does give the red team a small advantage at the moment. And turning the thing back around. As we can see, there are some bugs here. As you can see, as you saw earlier, some of Agni's abilities don't actually show up. Which is not a good bug to see for spectating. Let's see here. Agni is putting down a ward for Fire Giant. There's a ward there from red and blue. Looks like they don't see the blue ward, though, so they're not able to take it out. So both teams know what the status of the Fire Giant is, and they know that red is eyeballing it. Blue knows that red's eyeballing it, but red knows that blue's around. Ares coming out with no escape. Ra's going to use his beads. No, he uses his ultimate to get away. There's a lot of red wards over here. Jean Kuei going after Hell. uses recall demons, but not able to do anything with it. She's too far ahead. And she gets away. Ra's also getting away. Just the speed of light and sprint and everything, just not able to catch up to them. Very effective in escapes. And looks like Red's going for the Fire Giant. Well, 3 of them are. 2 of them are going to fight Geb. Nemesis. Oh, it's 4-on-2, 4-on-1 now. They're beating up on Ares. They're doing a lot of damage to Ares. Bastet is doing it, or taking the Fire Giant or not? No, they take the Fire Giant. They're taking it away from the blue team. Bastet's getting hurt there. And she goes after Apollo. While the other fight's going on there, she gets Apollo. At the same time, Agni's able to take out Ra. Ra's able to get taken out by Agni. Now Bastet's in a lot of trouble here. She puts out the cats. She able to get away? No, she's going to get taken out, and down she goes. That is a 4-for-1. They did take the Fire Giant away from the blue team, but they don't need the Fire Giant now that 4 people are dead. So now they're pushing the right tower. Another miscue out of the red team going for the Fire Giant instead of the fight, or just backing off completely. And so now the blue team has the advantage. And they take out a tower in the meantime with that. So now they've taken the gold advantage back away from the red team. This is going back and forth. Very intense fight going on here. And now they're taking out the right Phoenix. Honor's the only one who can defend it. He's not going to be able to do too much on his own. 4-on-1. They take out that tower. And red team is in a lot of trouble here. A lot of trouble. Honor backs off with a leap. Heals up. They're going after the Titan now. Nope, they're going after the mid-Phoenix. They're going after the mid-Phoenix. So now they're beating up on the mid-Phoenix at the moment. See Zhang Kui coming out. Does expose evil. Does his recall demons ultimate. He's doing some damage to back them off of the Phoenix. The Phoenix is very low though. Can they save the Phoenix though? The Phoenix is still alive. Holy crap, is that Phoenix still alive? Cataclysm out of Geb to slow them down. Ares does no escape. Pulling Nemesis and Geb. Nemesis gets taken out with an impale from Anhur. Anhur does Desert Fury on Geb. Geb gets away thanks to Stone Shield and Rollout. He's still hurt, but he gets away. Dang, Geb is hard to kill, ain't he? That rock just rolled out. And now we see, let's see here. No idea when Nemesis came back, but she did come back for that Fire Giant fight and got a kill there. And then she got killed over here in the Phoenix. So, not sure how long she was out, but she came back just in time for her team. And now it's very even. Blue is ahead of red by very little gold. They'll be the first ones to break 100k. Holy crap. And what is the red team looking at? They're looking at Apollo all alone in the left lane. He's probably got his ultimate. He does sprint to get away so he doesn't have to use across the sky. He is getting hit with chains though. The moves comes out and he is able to get away. Geb comes over. It's a 4-on-1 situation now. He does rollout, hits on her into, oh no, for him, Hell and Ra. Celestial Beam. Searing Pain comes out, does a lot of damage to Honor. Honor is dispersing out. Is he able to get away? Looks like he is. Hell gets taken out by Ares in the meantime. We got Cats coming out of Bastet over here. She does her Razor Claw. She is 2-on-1 right now by Ra and Apollo, getting hit with basic attacks. And they are able to take out Geb in the meantime. Bastet is very hurt. Does she get away? Looks like she does. So does Ares. Honor is able to kill Ra at the same time. Not sure what he did, but he took him out. We got Zhang Kui pushing mid on his own. We got a converging of Nemesis and Apollo, though. What is Zhang Kui going to do? Is he just going to stay there? He does stay there. Divine Judgment comes out. Slice and Dice takes about half of his life, and then they finish him off. I don't know what Zhang Kui was doing. Looks like he was Ahab in that Phoenix, and he paid for it. But the red team has the advantage of gold again because of all the kills they've been getting, so there you go with that. Everyone's got their builds done, and now they're just buying potions. Take a look at these builds right now while the blue team is down. And we see Agni getting a lot of defense. He's got a Obsidian Shard to deal with all the defense on the other team. He's got cooldown. He's got max cooldown in defense, so he's able to do a lot of his abilities. He's got Part2, so he can just do a lot. Bastet went very tanky here, and she's got some basic attacks coming out of the Size and the Aussie. Zhang Kui getting Gem of Isolation. He's got a lot of lifesteal and damage. Anhur's got a lot of basic attack potential going. He's got Brawl's Beast to try to fight some of the heal. Nemesis gets caught out in the open. She gets killed by Anhur and Agni there. And then we got Ares going for a lot of defense. Yep, just pretty much a ton of defense and some Pythagorean's Piece for his teammates. Ra has a ton of damage. Polynomicon, Rada Tahuti, Bancroft's Talon. He can do a lot of damage. Also can take a lot because the tanky items he got as well. Pretty evenly tanked. We got a fight going on here at the right Phoenix. Well, the Phoenix is down. Ra with Searing Pain gets nothing. No Escape comes out, catches nobody. Cataclysm comes out of Geb to slow down the red team. They're coming after him though, and he gets out of there. Rainfire comes out of Ogden, does a lot of damage to Apollo, but Apollo is not killed there. And they got the blue team backed up over here. Red team, oh, Celestial Beam comes out on her, is pretty beat up. He's able to get away though. And we got Hell all alone, gets chained, gets taken out by Ares because of the chains. And they're doing a lot of damage to Geb. See, Apollo shooting back though, does a lot of damage to Ares. Searing Pain comes out, does a lot of damage to Ares and Bastet, but they're able to survive. Bastet's tanky now, so she's able to survive the Searing Pain. And they're all getting away. Zhangque in the mid right now, going for that Phoenix again. He's backing off. He is going for it now. Ra healing up with the Solar Blessing. Mid Phoenix does get taken out though. Honor with Impale combo. Well, just the Impale into a wall, then takes him off with the basic attack. And Ra goes down. See a lot of pushes coming out of everyone. And on her all alone, 3-on-1 gets hit with Divine Judgment and then gets finished off by Apollo there. We see blue build here. Apollo going for a lot of crits using Rage and Deathbringer, and he's got basically his Quinn size. He has Heartseeker. He's not really serving him all that much lately though, although he's 12-5, so if he hasn't died in a while, he's looking pretty good with that. Blue and red team contesting Fire Giant once again. Nemesis has a ton of basic attack. She's gone full on basic attack here. Getting also Lysine with the Blood Forge there. She's also got Magi's Blessing so she can handle some CC. Geb going after Ares a lot over here. Geb's got to back off now, and he does. And we see here Hell going for a ton of power, getting Obsidian Shard, Shoes Magi, Rada Tahuti, and Bancroft's Talon, also Void Stone. And then she's got Breastplate of Power to defend herself a little bit from the physicals. Geb getting a lot more XP, getting the Ethereal Staff, taking advantage of his XP for power as well. And they take out Apollo with a Noxious Fumes combo with Rainfire, and then Zhangque using Book of Demons to stun him. And Nemesis comes out. She's very alone here. 3-on-1, 2-on-3 situation now. Nemesis gets out with Swift Vengeance. Looks like Agni and Bastet chasing her down. Are they able to finish her off? Oh, Razor Claws and Path of Flames and Flame Wave take out Nemesis there. Got Geb all alone here. What's going to happen here? He's got 2-on-1 right now. It's going to become 3-on-1 in a moment. Going to become 4-on-1 in a moment. Geb trying to run through using Stone Shield. So he's gonna use what? Gonna do roll out to get out? No, he's just circling around. Cataclysm to slow him down. Still beating on him, and then he goes down to Ares. He got shackled down and got finished off there. Now all 5 gods are going after the Fire Giant. It is 4-1. Yeah, 4 down to just all 5 gods, so they are able to get the Fire Giant there. Advantage going to Red. Red has got the lead all over again. They are ahead by about 7,000 gold right now. And, well, everyone's got max level, so they don't have to worry about XP anymore. And we got 3,000 potion coming out of Apollo. So Apollo's going to do a lot of damage when he comes back in 10 seconds. They're pushing through the right. They're going to go for the Phoenix. Ares is tanking it. Ra's trying to defend the Phoenix. He's not able to. Celestial Beam comes out. Not a lot of damage there. Phoenix goes down. They're pushing on him. And they are doing Rainfire. Everything's coming out. They're doing all the damage. Searing Pain comes out of Ra. And they finish off the Titan. Down goes the Titan. And they just fall over there. And that is the end of the match. Holy crap was that! A lot of back and forth there. Could have been anyone's match there, but it goes in the favor of the red team. Whew, that was very close. And full disclosure, guys, win or lose on that match, I would have put this match up because that was an amazing fight. Blue and red going back and forth. Red really just blowing it a couple times there. There was insider information. There was a lot of missteps by my team. We kept just having 2 ideas on how to do things, and we kept dying because we did 2 different things. And eventually the red team's able to come back and win this match. Let's check out the scorecard. We got a triple kill by Bastet. Good for me there. And let's check out everything. So Bastet going 14, 10, 16. A lot of kills, but a lot of deaths as well. She went past her life limit there. And basically what happened here is we can see she started out with some cooldown for her abilities, then going for basic attack, then going tanky because it's just how squishy she is. And that's why I did it that way. Honor going 9, 8, 9. He had Heartseeker, was not able to utilize it all that well later on in the match. Probably should have sold it for something else since he could afford an elixir of power. Eventually, he's got, let's see, Blood Forge, Warrior Tabi, Rage, Deathbringer, and Brawler's B6. So he's trying to cut down on the healing and also just do a lot of damage healing himself. And just all that crits and his basic attack just doing a lot of damage there. Zhangque going 6, 8, 16 here. He started out with Shoes of Magi going for Divine Ruin to try to counter-build Hell and eventually counter-build Ra when he has to deal with him. Gets Polynomicon for his basic attack damage, gets Rada Tahuti for more power. Breastplate of Valor to deal with all the physicals. He was getting chopped down quite a bit by them. And then Jump Isolation to slow them down with his ultimate and other means like Expose Evil. Every tick of Expose Evil does jump with Isolation slow, so that's pretty useful there. Ares started out with, of course, was it Watcher's Gift going into Witchblade, gave him speed and cooldown and some physical protection while he runs around. Eventually he gets Pestilence. Looks like he used Witchblade instead of Shoes for a long time there. Getting Sovereignty for his team, eventually Voidstone, and then he got Reinforced for Reeves, going into Pythagorean's Peace to just give more heal to himself, Zhang and Agni. And he won 8-8-24. He got a lot of kills there, but he also died a lot as well, but he did a good job, getting a lot of assists, 24 assists, good job there. 10-5-22 on Agni. And he goes for, let's see, Shoes of Focus and Bancroft Talon for a lot of damage early on. Voidstone because he's dealing with Ra early on. He eventually gets into Rada Tehuti, and then Breastplate of Valor for max cooldown, and then Obsidian Shard right there. And that's because of just how tanky the other team was. Max tank rating coming out of Geb. A lot of tankiness coming out of Hell. Now, everyone's pretty tanky on the other team for a lot of parts there. So the Obsidian Shard being used for that reason. And, yep, a lot of gold on everyone on both teams there. 47-39-87. The other team, Geb going 2-10-17. It was a great support. As you saw, he saved a lot of lives, but he did die a lot, unfortunately for him. But he did save a ton of lives here. Stone Shield was just very good for that, and just tanking himself was able to do it. And he did Cataclysm to slow things down as well. So he saved a lot of lives. This could have gone a lot worse for the red team, for his team probably, because of that. Weird bug is my team is now the blue team, and they're the red team, so whoop. Then over here, well, maybe that's not a bug, just showing who won and who lost. Blue is winner, red is lost. But okay, let's see here. Reinforced Greaves came out with that after Watcher's Gift. Before Watcher's Gift, after his Watcher's Gift, went for the Reinforced Greaves there. Then he's got Breastplate of Valor, so he's got a lot of cooldown, able to do things. Pestilence for just, I guess, for the minor heals the team was able to do. Hide of Urchin, get that early on, he's able to do things. Winged Blade, so he's able to run around. Oh, I looked at this backwards. So Witchblade on Ares, so he's able to get some basic attack potential and move around fast and have some physical protection. And also slow down the basic attacks coming out of Nemesis and Apollo. While as Geb went for the Winged Wand, which is the one I was thinking Witchblade was the whole time. Winged Wand, so he can move around, get some cooldown, get it a little bit more of attack speed, and he's able to be immune to slow, so he can just tank really well with that. Eventually getting the Ethereal Staff, taking advantage of his HP, and just getting more of it, and then getting some power out of that, which is not a bad item to get for him. It's a very good item to get on Geb because of all his HP there. And we got Hell going 1-8-12. She had to fight Zhang a lot. She did some good heals for her team, but she did die a lot, unfortunately for her. And she went from Shoes of Focus to Voidstone to deal with Zhang. Bancroft's Talon is like always a good item to get. Breastplate of Valor, Rada Tehuti, and then eventually Obsidian Shard just to break all the tankiness coming out of the other team. Now we got Nemesis going 15-14-10. She gave back as much as she gave, as much as she took, looks like it. Starting out with Warrior Tabby, going Bloodforge, Coincide, so she's able to regen a lot while she's just beating people down. She has good attack speed on her. And she goes for Deathbringer, Magi's Blessing, and finally Rage. So she has a lot of attack speed. Very slippery because of just her sprint and Swift Vengeance, and then Magi's Blessing. So you have to stun her twice, so a lot going on there. Very hard to catch. Even though she was hard to catch, she won 15-4-10. Kind of surprised. I figured she would die a lot less with this kind of thing going on, but no, they were able to catch her a lot. 12-6-11 by Apollo. He did kill a lot. He started a Heartseeker. It was actually very effective for him, seeing as how he didn't die that often. Going to Warrior Tabby, Aussie for attack speed and just lifesteal, Rage, Deathbringer, and Coincide. Just doing a lot of damage. And we saw him melt some people in this game. And there it is there. Elixir Power was able to use that. Would have been a lot of damage for the other team to deal with. But he's not able to utilize it because that was at the end of the match. 9-9-20 on Raw. He was very accurate for the most part with Searing Pain. And, well, he killed me like 4 or 5 times with that. He killed Bastet 4 or 5 times with that Searing Pain, so ouch for her. He was very accurate with that shot for half the time, so 50%, maybe 60% accuracy, and that's all you need with Raw. At least land half of those, you're going to kill a lot of people, and he did, going 9-9-20. He could have died a lot more, but he's able to get away from a lot of bad situations thanks to his Speed of Light passive and his Heavenly Agility, which also he gave to his teammates, helped out his team. As you can see here, he sold his shot. Let's see, Shoes of Focus there. I remember he started with Shoes of Focus, I believe, then he went to Bancroft and then Voidstone, Mail Renewal, so he's building pretty defensively going into Rada Tehuti and then Polynomicon there. He did pretty well with his power, but things just kept going back and forth, and then eventually Red Team overcame the Blue Team, which is right now Blue Team against Red Team. And scorecard for anyone who looks at that MVP for this, let's see here. Highest GPM goes to Agni. Other team goes to Ra. Just barely above Apollo there. Gold overall goes to, well, GPM guys get that. See here, player damage maximum goes to Agni. Other team, it goes to... Ra barely beating out Apollo there. There you go with all the... Agni just doing work, getting a lot of damage there, as you can see with all those assists. He got 22 assists after all. Did a lot of work there. Creep damage. A lot of creep damage to everyone but Ares, because he does have a hard time clearing things out. Top goes to Agni again. Other team, top goes to Ra. Apollo just behind him there. Damage taken goes to... A lot of damage on everybody, but goes to Zhang Kui there. Damage taken goes to, of course, Gev. He did tank out very well. Damage mitigation, of course, should go to the one taking the most damage, and it does go to them. Structural damage. Most structural damage goes to Zhang Kui. He was really hitting those towers. And for the other team, it's going to Apollo, of course. And then a lot of healing coming out of Hell and Ra. And that is everything there. Oh, okay, that is the game. And I am out of water. Ugh. Alright, well, I got a lot of names. I did stumble a little bit here and there. I did miss some of the action. I'm not a fan of the new, not a fan of the new Spectate, but there you go there. And just, holy crap. Wow, that was a long-ass game. And damn, I am cottonmouth. And that was a good game there. Like I said, win or lose, this was going up. That was an intense match on both sides. And it was just good. It was just a good match there. And that is the game. I had fun. Hope you had fun watching. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time. Honor's got a really strong basic attack for Nemesis now. If he's able to do anything, she might be able to kill her. Does a Fury on Nemesis. She retributes it back. Honor is very beat up now. Healed her to full. And he gets killed by a Celestial Beam from Ra. We got no escape coming out of Ares. Cataclysm comes out of Geb to cancel it out. A lot of damage coming out. Bastet gets taken out by Apollo. Searing Pain comes out. Does a lot of damage to Ares. We have Agni backing off. He is very beat up, though. And Divine Judgment on Zhang Kui. Mid tower does get destroyed by Apollo there. Zhang Kui is very beat up here. And he gets killed in a 4-1 situation. See a big fight over here on the right Phoenix. Ares with the no escape pulls Geb and Hell. Hell gets killed by that. Agni's fighting Apollo back in the mid lane right now. The red team is trying to push the right Phoenix. Bastet's back. It looks like everyone's backing off now. And yep, they're going after the mid Phoenix. Ra with Searing Pain gets a double kill on her and Zhang Kui. Ares is the only one there. He gets killed. Agni is the only one in mid lane now. So now they're beating up on the mid Phoenix at the moment. See Zhang Kui coming out. Does Expose Evil. Does his Recall Demon's ultimate. He's doing some damage to back them off of the Phoenix. The Phoenix is very low though. Can they save the Phoenix though? The Phoenix is still alive.